It's the building that was opened the year the franchise became known as the Titans. Welcome to Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tennessee Titans. Overseeing that Philadelphia sideline, head coach Nick Sirianni. His guys enjoyed a win at home to begin the season, now facing their first road test here. On the home sideline, there's Titans head coach Robert Saleh. His guys also able to start the season with a win, so somebody's going to leave here with a 2-0 record after this one.
Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you up here in the booth. Kicker Joey Slide down on the field, ready to get this one started. And we're off and running from Nissan Stadium. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. At quarterback, they're going to turn to the seventh-year dual threat, Jalen Hurts. Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Titans to the line now. First and 10. Third quarter starts with a run by Pollard. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
They run the counter to Pollard. And the stop is made. First down coming up. It's a gain of 11. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it only seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice gain.
Yeah, because there's a little boomer bust,
yeah.
Right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Ward now off the play action. Finds a seam down the middle. And we've seen a lot of this today. He's in again. Touchdown, Tennessee. Carnell Tate. First return score, and now he's got a receiving one, too.
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex. Right? They flip through their call sheet. They just call whatever's on it. Then there's other coordinators that can stack their plays together. And when you run it, you run that same action of the play action right off of it, and you can make that defense pay. That was a thing of beauty.
Here's Slide to try the point after. Ooh, snaps a little slow, and the kick is blocked. And they're not able to transform the block into 2 points. He's tackled short, and they get nothing following the touchdown.
Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. Their work really cut out for them now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Motion man right is Smith. Hurts to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and that hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. So second down coming up.
At the 21-yard line.
throwing here. Hurts. He completes it in traffic. And give him about 4. Nothing beyond the catch. And hit got there quickly. And last catch picked up 4, so they're left with 3rd and 6. Now Hurts. And he's not going to get away. Pressure takes him down at the 19. John Franklin Myers. And they win that ref to force a 4th and 12.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Ball taken in at the 36. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Titans and receiver Carnell Tate ready to take over offensively. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Again, a run with Pollard. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
3rd and long for him here. To the middle, that's snared by Iomanner. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Running right, here's Pollard. Solid running here, that's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it can be super complex. Yeah. You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from the blitz. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
He finds Howell, right side. Defense gets there after a gain of 5, and that's going to give the Titans a 1st down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
1st and 10, it's Pollard. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell.
Even though we don't have mics in that huddle, I can imagine what's being said down there, Kate. It is keep feeding him. When you get positive yards and you start to run the ball and wear out your opponent, don't go away from it.
Now pitch to Pollard. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Ward now on 3rd down. Complete left side to Robinson. And they're going to take him down just short of that marker. In that range, might we see them go for this 4th down?
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And he is stopped a long ways from that line to gain. They force a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
As the Eagles go back on offense, let's take a look at the defensive coordinator of the Titans, Gus Bradley. Bradley perhaps best known for that 4-year run as the Jaguars head coach, but spent a long time DC in the NFL beyond that. Tennessee, the 5th team that he's held that role for. So the frustration spilling over a little bit on that play, Brock, choosing to just get rid of it, even though we did have a receiver in the area.
Yeah, I think that's right. You know, I'll co-sign on that. Frustrating. It's just been that kind of ball game. Just not in any rhythm. Really, the defense dictating so much.
With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And he's not going to make it. They stop him short. They expect a punt coming up here on 4th down.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong. Well, I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
He's got this at the 27. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Titans and Tony Pollard headed back out there offensively. And the running lanes, and they've been hazardous. Not quite the decorated collection of highlights from him that we're going to look at here. Those big plays, the explosive runs where he leads an offense, just haven't been there for him in this one. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Here's Ward. And that looked good for a moment, Brock, but the hit jars it free. That's going to bring up 2nd. First play of the drive, Brock, you always tell me that's always the start of a new battle, and the defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable 3rd down after lack of execution on 1st.
And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Catch made left side by Tate. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break, Brock, as they force this 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Saquon Barkley, the ball carrier, tackled at the 25-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. And we won't have another snap. That is the end of our 3rd quarter. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. Start of the 4th quarter now. Lining up here, 2nd and 5. Hurts. He's hit and taken down. They got him at the 18. Jermaine Johnson. And that loss means it's 3rd down, now in 12.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Oh, he's going to run for it. And to the ground he goes, sliding to a stop well short here. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
That is
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
Down in the fourth, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. This is complete, downfield to Smith. And they're staying out there. They had to go for that one, Brock, and they find a way to convert. So the call to go for it rewarded beyond measure with one of the plays of our game, Brock. And I think they're as surprised as everybody with how well that one went.
Yeah, offensively, they love it. Defensively, you just want to crawl in a hole and just get away. Number one, you don't want to give up a conversion and then a big play to boot. That's some tough defense.
A tight end in motion now. Hurts setting up to throw. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's hauled to the ground. Cedric Gray there. The second time that they have brought him down on this series.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Throwing on second, Hurts. Completed left side to Smith. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Hurts looking to throw. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And they're able to get to him before he becomes a real threat for that first down. Damage limited to 7. It is 4th down.
But it's 4th down.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
The Titans and receiver Carnell Tate ready to take over offensively. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. And they're in there to take him down after a gain of 12. That's going to be 1st down, Tennessee.
Kind of just feel it, don't you? Trying to close out this game, just keep leaning on that somebody who has produced and made the most of every one of his touches throughout.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
Going to the ground again on 1st. That's right. Touchdown, Tennessee! Here's Slide to try the point after. Send right down the middle and good. And that makes this a 3-possession game.
27, Eagles 10. Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. Shipley now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Eagles about set to go on offense. And his game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
You know, Kay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Hurts. Contact is there, that's going to break up the catch. Incomplete pass.
They needed a lot more out of this offense in this one, Kate, to keep pace in this contest. Just wasn't there. Continuity wasn't there, rhythm wasn't there, confidence wasn't there. This is one they like to forget.
And this one's going to be forced out by the hit. Incomplete. They've been going his way all game, Brock. Defense is paying attention. Someone there to bring up 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Here's Hurts. He's making a bid for it. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. They'll go. Hurts. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
The Titans out for their next series here as we see where the Winds are going to take them the next few weeks. They'll be at the Giants, then they'll head to Baltimore, and after that a return home to welcome in Houston. New set of downs for him from the 31. Running from the pistol, Singleton. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Trying an inside give down to Singleton. All right, they bought him a little room. That run good for 6 on 2nd down.
That might not look like a lot, but that's some veteran stuff from the rookie runner right there. That kind of gain in the NFL, that's a win. May not be in high school, you may want to hit the big play, but those singles, they turn into doubles, and they matter at this level.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Singleton on the inside give. Big gap up the middle. And he gets home. Touchdown, Titans. Nicholas Singleton. His first career touchdown in the NFL. How about it? Here's Sly to try the point after. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And that makes this a 24-point ball game.
Titans 34, Eagles 10. Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Shipley now to return. Oh, he rocks that tackler. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Philadelphia's offense back out as we take a look at where they'll be appearing next. They'll be at Chicago. Then they'll welcome in the Rams. And finally, on the road to take on the Jaguars. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. And center receiver left. Hurts on 1st down. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And out of bounds he goes after picking up close to 8 yards there. So 2nd and short coming up.
Out of bounds at the 34-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Absolutely fires this one right side. Oh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Cordell Flott on the coverage.
Hurts now from the gun. This one's caught. Smith has it. Well, they found something that worked there. Nearly 30 yards on that play. And almost always, that's going to be good for a first.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
And before the snap, the officials whistle that play dead. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Eagles trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Hurts to throw. Steps up and he's running with it.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
2nd and 3 now. Throwing here, Hurts. Finds a seam down the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Working inside the red zone. Went right, and that's intercepted. Through the defense he goes. Room to burn. The 40. Hits the 20. And forget the turnover, bro. They take it back for a late touchdown. Heads up play from the linebacker there to take a short, innocent pass and just turn it into a major highlight for him and his guys.
And I know people are watching that going, how in the world the quarterback not see that linebacker?
Yeah.
But sometimes, Kate, your focus is so much on the safeties, the nickel, the corner. You just take for granted you could fit that ball in. And that linebacker said, not on my watch.
Here's Slide to try the point after. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they pad their lead by 1.
Titans 41, Eagles 10. Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Brown with a return here. This makes it up to the 25.
The Eagles take over first
Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. I'll start this one out with Barkley. He's going to be taken down. Play goes for about 10 yards. And that is good for an Eagles first down.
Yak, yak, yak. That's what it's all about in this league as a running back. Can you get those hard yards after initial contact? This dude just got it done.
All set to go now from the 35. Now Hurts. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Kevin Winston there defensively.
Barkley off the pistol give. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
He was brought down by Cedric Gray. It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
So this winds up a win for the Titans. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans are your winners as we say goodbye from Nashville.